Starting your music production journey can feel overwhelming, especially when you see the price tags on professional gear. But what if the most exciting, versatile tools are under $500? Forget toys. We're talking about synths with FM, granular, and true analog engines. These are not just versatile, they're capable of professional-grade sound, using oscillator and filter designs that punch far above their weight. The truth is, high-quality synthesis is more accessible and affordable than ever, putting powerful tools in the hands of beginners. In this video, we'll break down exactly why a budget synth is your best first investment, from the sound it makes, to how it teaches you, to its surprising long-term value. First, let's talk features. You're not just limited to single notes. Many sub-$500 synths offer polyphony, letting you play lush chords and pads. They also come packed with creative tools right out of the box. Look for built-in arpeggiators and sequencers to create complex patterns and melodies instantly. And they're not isolated islands of sound. Full MIDI, USB, and even CV for modular integration mean these synths can be the hub of a growing studio. Okay, the features are impressive for the price, but the single biggest advantage of starting with budget hardware has nothing to do with the spec sheet. It's about the physical connection. Twisting a real knob gives you an immediate, intuitive understanding of how sound is shaped. Software synths can present a beginner with endless menus, leading to analysis paralysis. A physical synth provides a focused environment. The best beginner synths often use a knob per function design. When you turn the filter cutoff knob, you hear the filter change. This direct feedback is the fastest way to learn. This hands-on approach also leads to happy accidents, the unexpected sounds you find while experimenting, where your most unique musical ideas are born. Most importantly, the fundamental knowledge you gain is universal. Understand synthesis on a Korg Minilog, and you can operate a multi-$1,000 instrument. So, the learning is better. But are you sacrificing sonic depth for that simplicity? We will reveal the secret to making these budget boxes sound massive. Before we answer that, let's talk about another advantage: freedom. Many of these synths are compact, lightweight, and even battery-powered. This means you can make music on the couch, in a park, or collaborating at a friend's house. Breaking free from the desk can be a massive catalyst for creativity. Let's look at real-world examples. First, the homage synths. Companies like Behringer have recreated iconic instruments like the Mini Moog Model D. Then there's modern invention, like the Arturia Microfreak. It combines digital oscillators for experimental sounds with a classic analog filter. And for the truly adventurous, budget semi-modular synths exist, offering an affordable entry point into the exciting world of patch cables and sound routing. With these, the main connections are already made, but the patch points let you break those connections and create entirely new signal paths for sonic creation. So we've seen incredible sound, powerful learning, and diverse examples. But is it a smart way to spend your money? What happens when you want to upgrade? Here's a vital difference. Software is a license, but hardware is an asset. You can't resell a plugin, but a hardware synth retains significant value. This isn't a new phenomenon. Entire genres like acid house were born from artists using cheap, overlooked hardware. Accessible tools push music forward. Now, a common critique is that the raw sound of a budget synth can lack the weight of a more expensive one. That can be true, but it's not the end of the story. Remember our earlier question? The secret to a massive sound isn't just the synth, it's the processing. Run it through effects to make it sound huge and polished. This is how most professional producers work, in a hybrid setup. Hardware for tactile feel, software for mixing. Your first synth is the perfect entry point. Let's connect the dots. We talked about how tactile controls build a deep, intuitive understanding of synthesis. Combine that with the hybrid workflow. Learning on hardware doesn't just make you good at that one instrument. It makes you a better sound designer overall, able to use complex software more effectively. Now let's bring back the financial angle. This gear holds its value, and as we saw, affordable gear has historically driven new music. It's a low-risk creative entry. So a budget synth is not a lesser version of an expensive one. It is a strategic tool that provides the best learning platform and holds its monetary value. We've shown that for under $500, you get incredible sonic diversity and the single best platform for learning sound design. The myth is busted. High quality, effective, and deeply educational synthesizers are more accessible and affordable than ever before, empowering you to start making music. The most important takeaway is this: your budget is not a barrier to your creativity. The tools are out there, the sounds are waiting. All you have to do is start. If you're ready to begin, check out modern classics like the Korg Minilog or the Arturia Microfreak. What's your favorite budget synth? Let us know in the comments.